Bundi, my friends. Good morning. And actually, it is morning. It's still it's 15 to noon, so it's officially morning. I just finished my cardio. That's why you probably can't see it, but I'm sweating. And today actually was not going to go to the gym nor do cardio. So I was going to do a cheat rest day, but something has happened yesterday that forced me to go to the gym today. So I don't know if you watched my last video, but I told you guys that due to one special event that I had yesterday, which not ended up, it was my daughter's birthday party. I didn't do my rest day on Friday so that I could so that I could be, in the birthday party on Saturday, and then I would resume my workouts. However, due to the fact that it was a birthday party and I just went, okay, let's just, eat. I have eaten for 2 days. So basically, what ended happening was I ate pizza and there were three cakes. Uh, One birthday cake plus two cakes for dessert. And what ended up happening was when we got home, we brought the leftovers, right? Pizza and the cakes. So, my cat wants to leave. Give me a second. Very good. So when I got home, I had leftover pizza and also leftover birthday and other two cakes, dessert cakes. Now, I'm not exactly, well, I do love cakes, but what was the problem with these cakes? Now, one of them, only the birthday cake, and I don't know why this happened, but nobody wanted the cake for whatever reason. So I brought the cake with only one slice missing, and I went, caraças, I paid for this. I'm not Jewish, but I believe it's probably a Jewish chromosome in me which goes, I pay for this. I'm not going to throw this away like that. So after my lunch, which was not pizza, by the way, after my normal lunch, I just went, you know what? I'm just going to grab a couple of slices. And so I grabbed a couple of generous slices of that cake. Now, that cake, each 100 grams, and I believe that I consumed around 160 because I weighed those slices. So each 100 grams was for about 350 calories. And I went, okay, that's around 600 calories, give or take, right? Plus my lunch. Yeah, okay, I'm going for a rough start. And then later on the day, I decided to taste, because I haven't tasted it yet. I tasted almond cake, one of the desserts. It's an almond pie. And I ate it one slice, and it was amazingly delicious. And I went, you know what? Since I have already screwed up today, let's just go big. I'm gonna eat the way I want to eat. So I grabbed a few more slices. Then I went to look on the box. Each 100 grams of an almond pie goes above 550 calories. Now, the cake, and it was also, that one for whatever reason was also only missing a slice. The whole cake, the whole pie weighed 600 grams. And I ate probably a little bit more, but let's go conservative. I ate half the cake. So that's 300 grams. 550 per 100, that's 1650 calories just on the cake. So what ended up happening was, and then there was red velvet. Now, the red velvet is also a cake that I do enjoy. And I also took the liberty of consuming a few slices. So all in all, I have most likely ate an extra 3,000 calories yesterday. Like, easy. So, and then I thought, I'm going to do a rest day. So when I woke up today's Sunday, and I went, you know what? I feel like, my legs are still hurting, by the way. And I went, you know what? Today, if I go to the gym, it's going to be chest day, and tomorrow is going to be leg day once again. but my legs are still hurting, which means that I might not be able to do leg day tomorrow. So if I do a rest day today, I'm going to give my legs another day to rest, which means that I can, have a cheaty rest day today, and then tomorrow will be chest, and the day after going to be legs. And I hope my legs will be, good by the next by Tuesday, in this case. But then I remember that I ate an extra 3,000 calories yesterday. I went, no. I need to go to the gym no matter what. So I forced myself into the gym. I ended up only going for 1 hour because I was actually going to take my son to the gym today. But he was even lazier than I was. And I ended up going, okay, you're not going to go to the gym today. So I could have stayed at the gym for a little bit longer to burn more calories, but I got home earlier to see if he wanted to go to the gym. He ended up wanting to stay in bed, but that was it. And then I went, you know what? I went to the gym. Let's skip cardio, right? Come on, it's cardio. But then I went, no, I ate 3,000 calories yesterday as a surplus. Yeah, I got to do my cardio. So I did half an hour of cardio, and I'm kind of considering if I just hit the shower next, or if I have lunch within an hour and then I get another half an hour of cardio, which it's probably gonna be that. Let's talk about what I did today. So today was chest day, and I actually, when I got to the gym, the cable machine that I wanted to get to was busy. So with one person on one side doing one thing that she could have done on any of other 4 cable machines available at the moment. But I don't know. That one, let's not talk about that. So what did I do? I went to the cable machine. You already saw, most likely on the video, but I went to the cable machine and I did a resemblance of inclined chest press, but on the cables. And let's see if I can. Okay, now what's the difference? I don't know if you can see that. So on the cable machine, can you see that my arms go way down? I believe that the first reps I didn't realize that I was kind of not doing that, but then after a few reps, I started taking my arms as low as almost possible. Until I kind of felt that I was going to injure myself. So the advantage of doing this on the cable machine, which you can probably do even better with dumbbells, is the fact that you can go much lower than if you had a bar. So if I had a bar on my hands, the bar would hit my chest, and I can go a little bit lower. And I have my chest puffed up. I don't know if you can see it. I believe that this first set, I was not exactly all that great. I fixed it on my next set, but I pushed my chest up and I brought the cables as low as possible. Now, what's the problem with the cable machine and this? Is that since the cable is to the side, that means that when you're letting the weight go, your arms go to the sides. So I'm not exactly sure if that's all that healthy. But at least you probably most likely are working your shoulders as well, right? Because if you're doing like dumbbells to here, it stops here. If you go to the side, you're probably working some of the shoulders. I have no idea, but I assume that you are. So I did that, right? Cables as low as possible. Now I realized that instead of burning this upper area, which I believe it should be that, it was actually burning this area right here. So when I was with the cables there, I really felt this area burning. And then when I brought the cables up, I felt it like up, but not in the whole chest, but like this upper area here specifically. You know what I mean? So it wasn't burning the way because I have my chest is like this, right? Because I have my spine is all weirded out. So my chest, a normal chest is like that. My chest is like this. So this chest that I have here is actually like caved in. So I'd like to train my upper chest to fill this area with muscle so that it doesn't look like it's all that caved in. Probably it will never get fixed, but that's what I'm trying to do. Um, so I was feeling in this area, and in this area here, both my sides are equal. It's in this area here that they're different. So I'm trying to have this area worked out a little bit better so that it can get, fuller. So burning here, good. Next, then I went to so I removed the bench and I stayed in the same. I love these machines because it can do all things there. And I basically did a normal chest press. Let's see if you can see it. You can see my camera. Yeah, it's super bright, so that's why the reflections are not great. But let's see if I can change. That's the guys. Okay, I'm trying to have. Okay, so that's basically it, right? You can see my camera. Sorry, guys. But okay, that's probably better. See, that's what I think it's like closer to a bench press, right? Now, what's my take on here? Exactly like the same thing with when you're doing a bench press, I'm missing the name. The bar hits your chest. That's it. With cables or dumbbells, but in this case, you'd have to be laying completely flat on the dumbbell machine, on the bench. You can put your arms really back, so you're stretching your chest more than with the bar, right? So that's the big advantage of the cables, right? Look at that. I'm really going back. See? I'm really going back. And I'm trying to stay there for some time. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to stay there for some time. Like, not exactly 1 second, but I'm trying to pause slightly in the back. And I'm also trying to, how do you say that? Squeeze my muscles when I'm in the front. Say that, squeeze, go back, hold a bit. Well, in this case, I was ending it. And on this one, I actually felt it. So in this area here, right? So like instead of feeling it in the upper area around here, I was actually feeling it around here. So, and when I go forward, I kind of feel it in the inner area of the chest, which is probably what I want if I want to grow this area here, right? So that's why I squeeze it there, and I kind of felt it here. And then I go all the way back, stretch it, hold for half a second, again, all the way forward, squeeze, and go back. So I actually like that exercise. I did sets of 12, four sets of 12 on each. And then I went and I finished with, because the other machine was busy, and I finished with upper flies. So same machine, right? But in this case, just doing upper flies like that. See? Okay, theoretically, this trains your upper chest. Again, I actually felt it here, yet again, which is probably what it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm trying to do the same thing. So hold on there for stretch, hold a bit, go up, squeeze, go down, hold a bit, go up. Now that I'm looking at what I did, it looks like I'm not holding it down, but in my head I am. So in my head, I'm stretching and I'm staying there for half a second. I'm going up and I'm going to go up again, but I clearly need to improve this. And then just to finish it up with some triceps. And on this one, so can you see it? So that's triceps, right? I don't know the name of this thing. But on this one, I'm trying to, now see that I did full stretch, right? Then I realized, okay, let's go as back as possible, but not go as forward as possible, like partials. And that completely destroyed my triceps. Because here's how I feel it. I actually let the weight touch. So the way I'm positioned on the cable machine, I can't go much back until the weights touch. So there's no weight, right? So what I do is I go forward. I don't stretch my arms, because if you stretch your arms, you are squeezing your triceps, but you're also letting your bones do the hold up, right? You are stretching your triceps, but it's your bones that are probably holding the weight. So I just go like that. So go all the way back, touch the weight down. So I'm actually probably going with my elbows a bit up, touch the weights. Now my triceps are stretched. Now I'm trying to not, so let's see how I can explain this. I'm trying to go, not exactly touch the weights, but to get like 2 millimeters above that, so that I know that if I go just that, I'm going to touch it. So go all the way here, hold it there for half a second, go all the way forward. Do not stretch your arms, or do not, I was not stretching my arms. Stay there for half a second and then go back. And that completely fried my triceps. So much that I was not able to do, so I did all 4 sets of 12. On the 2 last sets, I could not. I had to stop at 8 and 9, something like that, to breathe a bit and then continue. And then after the 4th set, I went, that's it. I'm not going to be able to do any more tricep. I wasn't going to, because I had to go home, but I was not able to do any more tricep exercises. So in that regard, I believe it was a good set. Now, I do need to improve this, as with everything, but in due time. Guys, that was it. Ooh, now, I was going to show you my my diet, as I'm trying to do, but I didn't record my yesterday's meals. So if you look at it, it says that, yo, you're fine. See that? You're reaching out your goals. You're amazing. But that's not true. I just registered half of it. And then I went, okay, I don't know these cakes, how much I'm eating. Just, I'm just eating like a pig. And that's it. So I'm going to kind of forget this day. I might actually delete this meal, this day meals, so that I know that I screwed up. If there's nothing there, I screwed it up. Okay? And that's it, guys. Thank you. And as always, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Cheers.